Hola chicos, I hope everyone is well. In one of my last videos, someone, Erilyn, told me that I look depressed because I'm not smiling in my videos. So I'm gonna try to smile more. But if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna talk for a little bit. Um, I'm good. My family is safe and healthy. So am I. So, that's good. Um, but morale has definitely been at kind of a low recently, these last couple weeks. Um, I would say generally I don't mind being by myself, after a long day at school, coming home and just like recharging and just kind of having a quiet night, is good. But being by myself 24/7, is driving me crazy. And I just miss that human interaction that I would have on a daily basis. And, you guys, as my students, are an important part of my life. And I just miss the interactions and the conversations and, everything that would go on in class. I'm thinking about just like each period, like periods one, two, three, four, five, six, and the different personalities that you guys had, and the off-topic conversations, and just the you guys updating me on what's going on in your life in school and out of school. Um, how at the beginning of the year I would yell at you guys for being super quiet, and I tell you need to talk. And then once you guys started talking, I would yell at you guys for talking too much. And of course, you guys would call me out on it and make fun of me, and good fun. And I just miss, the little things like that, and just seeing you guys and talking to you guys every day. Um, so, that along with tennis being canceled, for this season, the girls' season, and, the uncertainty of the fall. So, um, as a teacher, this e learning, it just, you know, personally feels like it feels fake. It doesn't feel genuine. It's, and it's no one's fault. It's not Pike's fault. It's not my fault, your fault. It's just, um, I just hate this e-learning. Like I said, I miss being in class every day and teaching you guys in person, and you guys asking questions, and just the interaction, is something that I really miss. Um, but with that being said, I think it's important to stay positive and, do control what we can control, in these situations. So, after I upload all the stuff for your class, on Canvas, I'm going to make like a schedule for myself for the week and just outline a lot of stuff. Like, I'm going to wake up at this time, I'm going to, work at this time, and just give myself some sort of structure and some sort of schedule and some sort of routine. Um, Alongside with that, I do make it a point to call or FaceTime, or, just talk with my friends and my family, and even some people. Like, I reached out to some friends from college that I hadn't talked to in a long time, just to make sure that I'm not, isolating myself 100%. So, I definitely recommend that for you guys as well. But let's get started with today's lesson. And I saw this meme today that was like, when the teacher emails you, hope all is well, and then proceeds to assign you a whole bunch of stuff. And so, sorry if I'm doing that this week to you guys. My bad. But this is the agenda for this week. So, first, watch this video and copy down the new vocab just like we would if we were in class. Um, the assignments this week are a flashcard project, which I will explain at the end of this video, and there will be a vocab quiz that will open up on Thursday. I'm not opening it up until Thursday because I want you guys to study the vocab throughout the week. Um, and both these assignments, as always, will be due the following Monday. Uh, the last thing, oops, this is wrong. Sorry, 1 p.m. We'll have a Zoom meeting at 1 this Friday, and we'll play Kahoot. And, of course, we can just chat, as well, but that'll be at 1 p.m. Okay, that was a mistake what it said earlier. This is optional. But come if you can. The Kahoot will be pretérito and then this new vocab. So just study that. So this week, el nuevo vocabulario se trata de la ciudad, the city. So all the vocab from this chapter is going to be about the city or places in a city or things you can do in a city. So first, with each word, repite la palabra y escribe la palabra en inglés y en español en una hoja de papel. So make sure that you repeat the words with me and then write it in English and Spanish. You're going to have to pause this video many times because I'm just going to move along fast, okay? So first, airport, aeropuerto. If we say it slow, aeropuerto, aeropuerto. Church, iglesia. Court, cancha. So, por ejemplo, podemos decir una cancha de básquetbol, una cancha de tenis. There's another word that some Spanish speakers might use. It's pista. That's like court, or it kind of is another word for track. That word is pista, but the vocab word is cancha. Banco, el centro. Esta foto es el centro de Indianápolis. El consultorio. La farmacia. And this is for Spanish speakers. Notice that this I does not have an accent, because if it did, it would be pronounced farmacia, but it's not. It's pronounced, repite, farmacia. El supermercado, como Kroger o Walmart o Meijer. La gasolinera. El buzón, plural, los buzones. The singular form has an accent, the plural does not. La carta. Carta does not mean card, it means letter. We're going to see how to say card a little bit later. If we want to say to mail a card or send a card, we can say echar una carta o mandar, enviar una carta. All of these are AR verbs, so if we want to put them in the past tense, if I want to say I sent a letter yesterday, I would say yo mandé una carta ayer. And we can use any of those options, echar, mandar, o enviar. El correo. Enviar, mandar, they both mean to send. I would say when I'm speaking Spanish, I use both of these words equally. They just mean the same thing to me. Sello o estampilla. Tarjeta. Now this is card, whereas carta is letter. Tarjeta de crédito o tarjeta de débito for a debit card. Equipo deportivo, sports equipment. Don't forget to repeat these words. El palo de golf. Palo means stick, like that you would get from a tree. So this is the stick of golf. Los patines. La pelota. La raqueta de tenis. El cepillo de dientes, para cepillarse los dientes. La pasta de dientes o la pasta dental. Either of these is 100% correct. El champú. Notice that accent right there. Champú. El jabón. Not to be confused with jamón. Don't write that. That's ham. We say el jabón. Con acento. Papel higiénico. Papel higiénico literally means hygienic paper. This is what we say in El Salvador. In Mexico, I think they say papel de baño. Okay, so whoops. So you can use either one of those, papel de baño, or I say papel higiénico. La medicina y el medicamento. Medicina is medicine in general, like the thing that you take, but also like the study of medicine. Like I study medicine, whereas medicamento is more specifically like medication, what you take. Se me olvidó. Repite. Se me olvidó. Se me olvidó. Se me olvidó. Por ejemplo, se me olvidó hacer la tarea. I forgot to do the homework. Don't conjugate after this expression. Se me olvidó. You can say maybe I forgot to call you. Se me olvidó llamar. Right? Don't conjugate. Se me olvidó, I don't know, cook. Se me olvidó cocinar. I forgot to cook. Okay? Don't conjugate after se me olvidó. Cerrar, to close. In the present tense, it is a stem changer. So the forms, I'm going to write down the forms, would be cierro, cierras, cierra. Don't stem change in the nosotros. Cerramos, cerráis, and back to the stem change. Cierran, that is closed. Now, if you want to put it in the past tense, though, it does not stem change. In pretérito, we do not have any stem changes. So if you want to say, I close the door, just simply say, yo cerré la puerta, okay? Abrir, to open. Cuidar a, to take care of kids. So I could say, este fin de semana pasado, yo cuidé a mi hermanito. I took care of my little brother. This is kind of like babysit. El o la dentista. Devolver un libro. So devolver means return. Stem changer in the present, but not in the past. Gasolina. Ir a pie. Llenar. Ir de compras means to go shopping. So if I want to say, last week I went shopping, la semana pasada fui de compras. So just the ir part will change. Hacer la compra. It's one way to say grocery shopping. Quedarse. This is a stem changer, or excuse me. This is a reflexive verb. That's why we have that se there. So if I put the me in the beginning and put it in past tense, yo me quedé en la casa este fin de semana pasado, right? I stayed at home this past weekend. El doctor, la doctora, o el médico, la médica. We know this word, casi, almost. Por supuesto, cómo no, claro, all perfect options. Enseguida, o inmediatamente. Hasta, like hasta luego, until next time, until we see you again. Por, whenever we're talking about how long we've done something, we use por, not para. Pronto. Todavía. Entonces. Varios o varias. It's also, that's all the vocab words. But for this chapter, we're going to keep practicing pretérito. We're going to learn irregular. There are even more irregular verbs in el pretérito. So just to review, make sure that you have down the past tense of ir and ser and the past tense of hacer. So for ir and ser, if I want to say I went, you went, he, she went, it's fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuisteis, fueron. Notice there are no accents at all. The past tense for hacer, hice, hiciste, hizo, hicimos, hicisteis, hicieron. No accents on these either. This video is gonna cut on me, so I'm going to make a separate one to explain the flashcards project that you guys need to work on this week. Sorry for talking so long at the beginning. That's why this video is going to get cut. Let me know if you have any questions. Please make sure to watch the video on the flashcards project. Hasta luego. Bye, guys.